I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good mate, good mate. Sir,
Excellent.
I had a little bit of an oversleeping this today. It's
Oh, nice. All right.
absolutely shattered.
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy. Like doing live streams. It's hard working. 2 hours constantly speaking, having to keep up with everything. It's not that easy.
That's right, man. But today I just was tired. And you know, those days you sleep through your alarm.
Oh yeah.
Never ever, I never usually do that, but today I did.
At least it's Friday today, so you can get like maybe
Yeah.
some sleep in for tomorrow.
Mm. Yeah, that's it, man. That is it.
Really hate to say, but it looks like GJ's break it is about to break up again.
Mm. It seems like it. It does seem so. We're definitely rejecting that 400 area. I will see. See what happens here.
Yeah.
The thing is, I have a resistance marked at 147 800. So I'm thinking once
Oh,
that breaks, it's probably going to be good. Also, this resistance here.
I've got it at 147, 740.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I just,
mean,
when I looked to left, there was a resistance here previously. We tried to kind of tap into it, so it makes sense. But then I'm just thinking, as long as we're above 800, then we have a clear range. Oh.
yeah, like I've seen that wick, but the only reason why I put it as 147, 740 is because obviously between 740 and 800 is like 6 pips.
Mm.
So even if it moved up by let's say 6 pips and it started rejecting, then I would be looking to, depending how it looks like, I would be looking to like maybe close and then re into 800.
Mm.
But it literally depends on the volume because I still look like how it's printing now. Like it just not like the usual volume that you'd see that makes you want to like,
Mm.
open it, open trade.
Yeah, looks like London Open's gonna break up. Morning, everyone on the YouTube. So yeah. So yes, I overslept.
The the sales news this morning at 7. They weren't bad
Yes,
numbers, but
it wasn't.
it was bad numbers.
Oh, retail sales was very bad.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Public sector borrowing 8 billion.
the thing that shocks me
Why
the
are they
most
still?
is it
Good
really
morning, ladies.
didn't fall. Like
Yeah, I just think that they're so fixated on the vaccine rollout and COVID, or at least daily's made a bottom wick. We just need to break the high of the daily. But maybe the data, Salim, is gonna be interpreted in London Open.
yeah, maybe yeah, true.
But I need to rearrange this zone here. It's a little bit of a difficult. Let me take a look on the 1 hour. See, the thing is, we had a support here, right? And then we broke down, tried to create resistance, but then we closed back above. So, I mean, we can only really call this support, really.
See, like the more DJ moves up, the more he makes you not want to take buys because, like, obviously now it's coming to a delicate area. It's the monthly resistance.
Mm.
So we just don't know when it's going to reject. It can reject at any time, really.
Mm. Yeah, I think the data could be interpreted from London Open. I mean, if we start breaking these lows, we have a clean move coming down to support. Are we going to just range today? Are we just going to head down to support? Interesting. We'll see. See what happens. So Chuck Duck was saying UK PMI data. Yeah, we got PMI data. We've got PMI data coming up.
Yeah,
It says
9:30, I think.
9:30. Is it 9:30? Yeah. So basically, like from now till 9:30 is the trading time, and past 9:30 there's no trade because we don't want to be trading with more news coming in. So today's a little bit of a delicate day. Good morning. I'm back, bro. You are late. Yes, I know, Sheehan. I'll be honest, I did oversleep today. But yeah, it's alright, it's a Friday. We have a little rule that Fridays, because it's the end of the week, it's like a chill day, you know, there's no obligation to take a trade. So just remember that one. Because Fridays, you know, in terms of like volume is usually less. It's usually less. Sometimes Fridays can have some volume, but that's usually when that it might have ranged during the week. And when I mean ranged, I mean where price is just not really going anywhere. It's you know, like going side by side basically. That's a range. That's what we call consolidation. This is consolidation right here, right? You can see this is consolidation because price is not trending. This, what happened yesterday after the stream, is what we call a trend. This is where we have volume. So this is a situation where we have volume because we have big candles, we have big moves in a certain direction. That's what we want. We want volume. When we come to the stream of Fridays, usually we're in some form of consolidation. So when you're in consolidation, usually you can't do anything. You just say no trade because we're consolidating. There's a lack of volume. Oh yeah. That's a double bottom. Yeah, it's a double bottom. It's also like a 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a double bottom, but we're just consolidating right now. I mean, if we start to reject this resistance, then we're coming back down to support at 450, because there's just clean moves coming down. 4 hours currently bullish, but we have these wick rejections here on the 4 hour. So this is the other thing that I was looking at when I just woke up not long ago, is that we have these wick rejection areas right over here. So if the 4 hour starts pulling back, closing below this area, then we are just consolidating here. You know, 4 hours consolidating. So I think maybe it's because of the news. We could just have no volume here today, and then MY starts to break up later on, but we'll see. Who we got in the Zoom today?
Good morning.
Here there he is.
Yeah,
Morning. How's it going?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Good.
Morning, Kelsey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I just I did oversleep this morning. Yeah. I was up last night till like 12:30 doing the what's it called? Data collection. So started doing the first week of February. But yeah, so I've started doing that one as well. I just really wanted to get on with it, but then I forgot. Oh, I get up at like 6:30. So I set my alarm for like 6:30, and then next thing you know, I see 7:45. I'm like, shit.
Did not go off, did it? Or did you fall back asleep?
I don't know. I think it went off, but I just think I was that tired or that in a deep sleep.
You just knock it off and then you just...
Yeah, I must
yeah,
have, I
you
must
forget.
have turned it off in my own sleep. I don't know. I just, next thing I woke up, I was like, what? I set my alarm and I check and it's like, well, it's not on green. Like I must have. I don't know. I never usually I go to bed at like 11, half 11, so it's not too bad. Like I get a good amount of sleep. But last night, I don't know what it is. You know, you just get like you go to bed late and then you can't sleep. Like it was just one of those. It was just a bad situation.
I usually go to sleep about like 2:30, 3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And you're back up for 7:30
Seven.
for the stream.
Yep.
Oh my God, Salim, you remind me of what I used to do, and that was like that was beast mode. I had to like sleep in on the weekends till like 11 to be able to cope with that.
Yeah, but like to be fair, like I can't sleep longer than a certain time. Otherwise, I just wouldn't feel as like fresh for the day.
Oh
So I
wow.
feel like when I sleep 4 hours, 5 hours max, I'm happy.
Jesus,
Like
5 hours
I don't really have
max. I'm thinking 5 hours minimum. Oh, fair play, man. Fair play. I mean, yeah. Obviously, the sleep is important for
yeah.
for trading. The sleep is important though, because obviously you need your brain to be at top function. But I mean, I mean, if that's what you need to do, then do what you need to do. But
Yeah.
that's mad. Okay, sorry, let's answer a few of these. If current resistance holds and support breaks, then it should move down as far as 147, 360. 360. Yeah, I even would say we could head down to 220, because actually 220 is also the 4-hour. Oh no, it's not. No. Yeah. No, I was wrong. I thought 220 was this resistance, but if we start closing basically back below 450, then that would suggest that we're closing basically back below that range on the 4-hour, and then yeah, I think we could head further down. But the way the daily candle's set up, it looks like we could head bullish, but I'm thinking London's just gonna do nothing here today, and then we should see a move in NY. Because with the data, I mean, we haven't even, like, the London Open hasn't like absorbed the bad news, the bad numbers, which I thought it would, and I do think that if we do suddenly start getting some volume coming in, we start breaking these lows, I think GJ with this clean move can head back down to support, or at least if you get like a 30-minute closing below these wicks, would be a I mean, not going to take the sell on a Friday, but that's what you would be looking at, because we have these clean traffic to the left. I mean, the way the data's come out is bad numbers. Should be, there should be a negative reaction, and we have a clean move down to support. So, something that we're going to look at. Okay, morning fellas, morning. Currently in gold buys. Oh, nice, Lauren. Let's take a look. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's pretty good. I think gold, just looking at it here, I mean, it seems like, we're creating a support above this resistance, so we can say we're back above this kind of level. Yeah, as long as this support holds, I think gold's good. I think a good target is probably going to be this area right over here on gold. Maybe like 1779, or even you'd want to possibly be targeting this wick fill at 1777. Probably going to be the best bet. 15-minute, yeah. This area right over here, it's going to be the target. It's created a high in pre-London. It's now creating support around London Open. Yeah, as long as this support holds at 730, then it should be good. But yeah, you just want to be a little bit cautious, because gold can be a little bit what's the word? Yeah, it's very difficult, but it should be good. I mean, yeah, the only thing is this rejection, but it's kind of like closed below this with or minus support. But if it starts to create some solid supports on the 5 minute, then I think you could see it start to move bullish. Let's look at the overall trend on gold. So the overall trend is bearish, right? There's some strong bearish moves yesterday, again in NY. So I mean, there is the chance higher time frames could be doing a retest of this level, so you want to keep that in mind. 1 hour. So the 1 hour closed back above a support level. So on the 1 hour, we've officially done a fake out. So if we get candles starting to close back below the support, then buyers are out of the window at that point, because at that point, then price should start to respect the trend and continue moving down with the higher time frames. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. I need to yawning. Need to get a good night's sleep. Okay. That's not a double bottom. You can only have a bottom at the bottom of a downtrend. The trend is definitely going up. Yeah, if trend is up and is a double bottom, I think that means that we're failing to break support, so we should head up. But yeah, it is. Oh, looks like GJ is kind of breaking down. See, if it wasn't a Friday, I think you could have had a good entry right over here, because you have these clean moves down to support. I know it's like a range trade, and I'll technically say no, but it would be based on the fact that we had bad numbers, which wasn't interpreted with pre-London. So maybe London Open will absorb the numbers for price to continue down. That's what I would say.
We might stay in this range until we get the PMI news at 9:30.
Yeah, looks like we're breaking down. And I'm thinking, if people are looking for buys, I mean, if we push down to the support and then we do create support again, failing to break, then I'd say, you could start looking for buys at that point. But because obviously this is the best area to take buys, because then you're not buying at the high. When we start to break up, you're technically buying at the high. At any point, it could pull back. Can range a bit, create support, head up. If you're buying down over here, you're essentially, as long as you stop below that area, as long as we continue with the trend, you're going to be fine at that point. But yeah, we're just chilling here today. But I didn't even tell people on the YouTube, just quickly before I finish the reading out some questions. So obviously, I don't know if Freddie's here, but Freddie, I'm going to blame you. He told me to go on YouTube and use one of the playlists that they've got for non-copyright music. So I did that yesterday. Obviously, you guys heard the playlist. And I got 12 copyright claims come through. So yesterday's video didn't get monetized, basically. No, I'm joking. I don't blame Freddie, but still, I was pretty annoying. But that just reminded me, actually, we need to get some little tunes on. We'll have to use this stupid one that I don't really rate, but yeah, I ain't taking a risk of them YouTube playlists, man. They said it was non-thing, and then I get eight copyright claims. So I was like, nope, not doing that. So I have to accept that one. Yeah. Oh, the only thing is, I just take a look on the 15 minute candle close with no wick, but it does seem like though it will continue moving down. GJ. But yeah, we did discuss taking sells below these wicks with the clean move down to support. If that plays out, I think that was the move for today's session. But for me, no, I don't think it's going to be the best idea for a Friday. But if I see this type of thing again, then, because I've never actually taken a trade like that. Okay, let's get back to answering some questions. Morning Harrison, how's this month going? Yeah, it's going alright. It's going okay. So this week I've done around 150, 160. So yesterday I should have had a win. I should have had a banger. I mean, I should have had a win after the stream. I did discuss with you guys all stream. If we create a solid support above 147.200, then we would be heading up to 147.500 at that point. I took the buy, and I'd just been on the screen so much, I just got that like itchiness. So I placed stops at break even once this next 30-minute candle closed bullish, because I was like, okay, now we should fly up now at this point. We're closing bullish, 15-minute candles closing bullish, we should see volume. And yeah, I got stopped at break even, and then it went to TP. But I mean, I should have just stuck to what I said, and I should have just let the trade run, because you know, that's what I said I was gonna do. But there was that part of me that was like, you know, it's after the stream. Do I want to be taking a loss? No. So I put stops to break even. But obviously, looking back, I would have had a nice winning trade, and then I would have been up like 500, 600 on 3 lots, which is pretty good. So that's what I mean. Yeah, look, I can only. It's my fault. It's my own fault. I didn't stick to what I said I was gonna do, but it wasn't like that. It was like more like I just was really fed up of just sitting there on the charts. And I know, because people in the group, you know, private group, we had a Zoom call after the stream yesterday. So it was me, Kelsey, and Sergio, and we was floating in profit in these buys for like, what was it, Kelsey, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was quite a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I just was like, it's not doing shit. So I'm just like, you know what, just in case it just drops and it's not gonna go our way because there's a lack of volume, I'm putting stops to break even. And I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna go have my lunch. I was starving, hungry, I was getting itchy, but yeah. And then I come back half an hour later and it hit TP for Sergio and Kelsey there.
Yeah, literally come like I think it was like 0.4 pips away from stopping me out. It was it's a great feeling.
Yeah, because your broker has slightly lower spread. You didn't get stopped, but I did.
But yeah, it was a painful trade though, because like it just didn't seem like it wanted to go up, and then all of a sudden it just went.
That's exactly what London does sometimes. You know, we're in buys, and it's just like the volume's not there, and then just suddenly it's just like it just gets this mad rush. It's just like, why didn't you do it over here? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I think you were maybe not as confident as well, as it was not your trading time, and maybe, you know.
Yeah, true. It wasn't my trading time, but I did know that once we created support, I was gonna take buys. It just was that situation where, like, once we saw the bearish kind of pulling back as well, that's when I was like, oh man, you know, this is gonna start to retrace. I don't really want to sit in drawdown now. This is a trade after the stream. I think I was just too cautious with it. But yeah, I suppose I've just got to learn my lesson. But yeah, it's my own fault. Got to take responsibility, as they say. Okay. No, just sit on the side. HFX, how do you do your data collection? I'll show you. So basically what I do is I screenshot, let's say this is today, I'll take a screenshot like this from the 30-minute time frame. I'll do it from the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and then I'm just basically looking at the overall session, where the best opportunity was, where I would have entered, where stops would be, where the targets was. But yeah, look at this, GJ coming down. I wonder if anyone took these sells that we spoke about. I wonder. But yeah, I'll show you an example. So this is an example of one of the data collection. We'll do the Monday's buys. So I spoke about where I would have wanted to have entered, even though I didn't take it. So here we said, okay, missed buy opportunity at 7:30 a.m. So we spoke about, you know, we look at the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and the 15-minute, and how you can find confluences between each. So yeah, this is made available to all the private members. But yeah, this is still a work in progress. But we got last week's up. Last week's one is finished, and yeah. Okay. Euro JPY. We'll break down Euro JPY in literally 1 minute. Bear with me. My support for gold from the start of the month is 1762. Okay. Gold is bearish. Low. Yeah. High time frames definitely bearish. Definitely bearish. GJ breaking the low of the 30-minute candle. Freaky Friday. Yes. Yes, I think GJ can continue down to support at 440, 450, definitely. Does see. I mean, if you took those sells, I think you're nearly up about 10 pips anyway over here, and then you have a nice 17, 18 pip range.
I was gonna say, like, we're looking at yesterday, that the hour that we're currently on now, it actually wicked up and broke the high of the previous hour. It's kind of like, it just does that sometimes, doesn't it? Before it heads down.
Yeah, it does do that. It does do that. Yeah, you're right.
Trying to catch the signs before it happens.
And look at the 4 hours now, flipping bearish, and we spoke about this rejection. Yeah, I mean, if you look on the 15 as well, I mean, really and truly, your sells started to come once this minor, because this is a pre-London support technically, right? So now, if you're breaking that pre-London support, I mean, you could have got in on this retest, stops above this kind of zone. It's like a 9 pip risk, and you're already up 11. You know, if you got a better stop, if you got a better entry on this retest to continue down, that would have been a great move. The only thing is, I probably wouldn't have taken it because of the no bottom wick, but still, it looks like it's going to keep on dropping. And then if we can create resistance below this area, 450, 420, then we can continue down. Can we get currency strength meter to get an idea for liquidity pump? Oh, what, the Chinese indicator? We can take a look. I don't personally use this, but I mean, yeah, we can take a look. So they're saying pound is kind of weak, AUD is strong, so I mean AUD pairs should be moving bullish, NZD is strong, and they're saying JPY is fairly strong. Well, that's definitely true because pound yen is moving bearish, so yen is stronger than the pound right now. So yeah, I mean, I don't like to, I mean, I don't know, does anyone use this? Does anyone find this?
I think Roger calls it the Chinese indicator.
Is that what he calls it?
It's a bit of a joke, really. I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of a joke.
It does give a bit of idea.
But it does make sense because if pound is weak and yen is strong, we can see that because yen is moving down. Like
that's updated by the minute. So basically, if now it starts to move bullish, it will change. It will update and say the pound is.
So it's not. So it's not really actually like
something that anyone can do. As you see the movements happen, you can just say, "Oh, now it's strong," or "Now it's."
Yeah.
Anyway, the one I use a different one. It's called fims.com.
Say that again, sorry.
FINVIZ.
VIZ.
That one, yeah, the second one.
Oh, Fizz. Let's have a look.
I don't know if it's that one. Actually. No. Oh, maybe yeah. Yeah, it's that one, and now you have to go to
Forex.
Forex, yeah.
How does it tell you?
And I put it on the daily, so you see. Well, actually, yeah, it makes sense. So if you go to the bottom.
Well, over here, daily here.
Yeah, you see the percentage 0.44. Oh, yeah, that one. So that's the strongest, and it goes now.
So it's saying yen is stronger than the pound.
Yeah, I think this one is a bit more accurate. And, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. See, I don't really like. I mean, technically, I think these are just like you can physically see it by the way price is moving. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like already interpreted, you know, because if pound is moving, if pound yen is moving bullish, then you know that pound is stronger than the yen. But if pound yen is moving down, then you know yen is stronger than the pound. So, well, no, just for a bit of fun, I just thought I'd check them out. Okay, let's check out this chart. He's got the cheat sheet on GJ. But yeah, it looks like those sells did actually play out. But yeah, if it was buys above that resistance, I would have probably got in. But sells within a range on a Friday, Nah, I'm not gonna be pissing about with that. Right, here we go. We got A-Rod. Okay, so every time GJ forms a new... Oh, this is the 1 hour. So every time GJ forms a new intraday high, we pull back. Yes, 100% agree with that. So we got a liquidity pool over here. Yes, I would say that because we have... I think that's a hard time frame rejection error. Intraday bullish structure. Safer sells break previous lows. Body candle close below 0.500. Yep. People to retest intraday bullish structure. Okay. Safer buys break previous highs and body candle close above 147,800. Yes, exactly what I was looking at. Exactly what I was looking at. I like it. I like it. A-Rod always comes correct with the charts. Can you please can you explain to me what a pip is? I think the best thing that you should do, Shihan, is go to I'm gonna show you right now, because you're gonna learn all the basics here on this website. So you're gonna go to babypips.com, right? You're gonna go to babypips.com, and you're gonna go to education, and you're gonna go to the School of Pipsology, right? And you can go oh look, I've even got my old lessons that I went on there. Yeah, you can go on there and you can go to... Oh no, that's not me. That's just like an example. I was gonna say I haven't had this computer that long. So yeah, so you got preschool. You can learn all about what is Forex, how do you trade it, blah blah blah. You got brokers, types of charts, courses, you know, this type of thing. That's up to you if you want to look at fibs, moving averages. I personally would advise just, yeah, I mean, I don't think you need that, but that's up to you. And then you're going to learn about what all pips are, everything, you know. So I think that's going to be the best thing. This is where every beginner should go to learn. But I can kind of explain what a pip is, but that's going to explain it the best. A pip is just basically like, how would you explain it? It's like... it's basically like a point movement of price. So for example, if price moves, okay, so you see this physical wick, right? If we break this physical wick, as we come below it, we've moved from 147.600 down to, let's say, 147.500. So from 147.600 to 147.500, we have moved down. So price has moved down, right? 10 pips. So basically, in terms of pips, so we say 147.600 goes down to 147.500, right? So a pip would be, let's say, if it went up to, so let's say from 147.600 it went up to 147.610, that is price going up by 1 pip, right? If it went up to, let's say, 147.611, that's 1 pip, and then it's like a micro pip. This one at the end is like a micro pip, right? But obviously they're gonna explain that to you on baby pips there. But yes, so basically, yeah, so that's a pip. So a pip is a point movement basically in price. Price is measured in pips. If you trade the stock market, they'll call it points. Different currencies have like kind of different pip rates. So GJ is probably the easiest. Gold's a little bit more complicated. But it won't take long to understand it, trust me. So obviously, what you have to understand is, like, you know, price is like, how do we say it? So let's say £1 will buy you, let's just say, for example, before people get all like, oh no, that's not the price of GU. So £1 will buy you, let's say $1.40, right? You know, the measurement in pips is basically how much is the dollar increasing or decreasing for every £1. So we know that GJ conversion rate is, so for every, let's say, £1, we know that it's going to be, like we said, 147.600 yen, because we're trading against the Japanese yen. So look, it's all going to teach you on baby pips, but basically, because we're trading GBP JPY, whatever currency comes first is your like base currency. So let's say aka the £1. So how much is £1 gonna get me in yen? If I go to the same situation, GBP USD, how many pounds am I, so how many US dollars, sorry, am I gonna get for my £1? So like this, so £1 is gonna get me right now, technically on this chart, $1.39, whatever, right? That's what it is. But obviously different currencies have different pip measurements, and gold gets a little bit more complicated, but in theory, yeah, it works out. Oh, am I the only one with no sound? Akka, you can talk. Is he gone?
Yeah, he come in earlier, and I was looking on the participants, and it didn't allow him. Didn't have like a microphone.
Oh, maybe
So-
he didn't have a. Maybe he hasn't got one.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's okay.
Left now though.
Yeah, if he comes back, just send him a message just saying you need him. Have you got a microphone or? But yeah, the baby pips is gonna teach you all of that. So, oh, looks like we did hit target there. So that was the sells then. That really was the sells. It was an impulsive move. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if this wasn't a Friday, if this was like a Monday, I would be saying, yeah, that's the move here for the day. So Salim, it looks like London Open did actually absorb the negative numbers we're dropping here.
Yeah, definitely.
So what we can determine is that if we have news pre-London and it doesn't do anything and it's bad numbers, then we want to see where we're setting up London Open, because then London Open could absorb the information that we got bad numbers. So yeah, I'm not taking any sells below this area until we create a resistance, like a strong resistance below this area. But it's
I have to wait as
Friday,
well
so
for the coming news, not 9:30. If it's bad news again, it should be good to keep going down.
yeah, we should just keep dropping. On GJ, a pip is 1/100th of a yen, right? Something like that. I mean, you know, all you want to focus on is, you don't really want to focus on the micro pips. So basically, it's basically £1 is gonna get you 147,600. You know, that's all you really need to know. And if it goes from 147,600 to 147,650, then it's moved 5 pips. This is a 5 pip gain. That's a 5 pip decrease, right? So and then obviously Sheehan will understand that if the second current, so if price is moving down, that means that the second currency, the one that comes after, is gaining strength. If the first one, if price is moving up, then that means that the domestic or base currency is increasing in value compared to the other currency, basically. But you're gonna learn all of that anyway, so everything's gonna make more sense when you get that basic understanding. For gold, they are measured in points rather than pips. 1 point equals 1 cent. Yes, or something like that. I think it's $1. Is it $1? I think it's $1, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's measured in dollars. So it goes from, so that's technically $1,772 per ounce, I think it is, measured in. And then if it goes up to so if it goes from 1772 to 1773, I'm pretty sure that means it's moved up a dollar. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure. If I'm majorly wrong, then I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. I mean, that's how I remember it. And then obviously in between that is cents. So if we go up, so from 1.772 to 1.772500, that's basically going up 50 cents. Right? Because gold is measured per, I'm going to say ounce, but I may be wrong. It may be grams, but I think it's per ounce. Let me look it up. How is gold measured? I'm pretty sure it's in, yeah, ounces. So, I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, it's ounces. It was ounces. Okay, perfect. DJ breaking down. Yes, I know. I'm thinking we're going to need a resistance, though, for price to continue down. Because we also have
what
that.
I'd like to see.
We're also at this resistance on the 4 hour. So I would want to see a resistance basically back below this previous resistance. Sorry, Selim.
No, that's all right. I was going to say, if we can see like a minor support created within that level, around 147, 420, and if we break it below, then definitely we should be heading down.
Yes. Yeah, once we start breaking below the support, we can continue down. See, these are the days that I would be getting in sells over here with stops above, which is fine, but I may be sitting in a bit of drawdown. But today it's like, you know what, just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for resistance to form because we're in a heavy uptrend. Although the data's bad, there's no, you know, we could fake out because of the overall trend. You know, we could do a lot of things. We may not even close below. We may close at, and then we start to create support and start heading back up. But there was definitely this initial push down on the break of these lows with London Open. Stops above this area would have been fine, and then you're targeting this zone. That was a nice trade. Part of me wishes, nah, I can't say that. It's like I knew it was heading down, but it was like, no, I've got to stay disciplined.
Yeah, to be fair, if you did that win yesterday, you might have wanted to put like a few hundred onto that.
Yeah, if I'd won yesterday, I would have been like, okay, let's just go with the one lot, and then I would have made even more for the week. But at least I was able to identify exactly where I would have taken the trade, where target would have been, where stops would have been, why the trade would have been taken, and actually it would have played out. So I'm pleased about that. Because then the next time I see the same situation, I'm going to execute on it. And then, yeah, this one's going to be added to the data collection.
That would have been an impulsive entry anyway, yeah?
So it would have had to have been impulsive entry, but it would have been based on London Open breaking the highs and then flipping to break the lows. It would have been based on the fact that the numbers were terrible and that, you know, we didn't interpret that to start the day. And then, you know, once we started breaking these lows, actually it meant that the 4 hour was coming back below these wicks, which would then suggest that we are rejecting this zone now. And now we are pulling back. So I think overall it was a very actually nice easy trade, but Friday we got to set an example. But I'm sure there's people in the YouTube that definitely took sells because that was a very nice move. Okay. Thank you. And what is leverage? I'm using 1 to 500. Can you explain to me briefly? Leverage, very complicated to explain. It's one of those things it took me ages to really understand it. But to be honest with you, like, you don't want to add too much emphasis on that. You know, all you need to understand, right? All you need to understand is higher leverage means that you can basically risk more of your account. You know, that's, if I put it to you in simple terms, that's the simple explanation. Higher leverage equals that you can basically risk a higher margin or a higher amount of your account. 1 to 500 leverage is a very high amount of leverage. A low amount of leverage is going to be like something like 1 to 30, which is what you would get if you used a UK broker. But leverage, in theory, is basically the ability of having to leverage the money that you've got in the market. So leverage is almost like, I don't know, let's say you put in, so it's actually the most difficult thing to explain, but everyone kind of has an understanding of it. So I mean, no one's ever asked me what leverage is. I've never had to explain it. So it's like I'm just trying to think how to explain it in simple terms without overcomplicating it. Because really, leverage is used in the sense that, I mean, we don't even, like, when we take a trade. Let's say we're buying pound yen with a one lot. I mean, we're actually buying pound yen with like hundreds of thousands of micro pips or something crazy like that, but we don't actually look at it like that. And the only way we can do that is with the leverage. But it's very difficult to explain. I think the best thing to do is watch a YouTube video on it, because I'm a bit stuck how to explain it without making it very complicated, which it doesn't need to be, because it's just one of those things. All you need to understand is we need leverage in trading, right? And that the higher the leverage, the more you can lose. If there's anyone else that wants to explain it, I mean, anyone in the group wants to explain it, that's perfectly fine. I just can't think of a way of explaining it in a simple. The simplest terms I can put it is that leverage, it allows you to like risk more of your account, basically. So higher leverage equals you can physically risk more. If you have a lower leverage, you can't risk. Let's say.
Yeah. So like.
Go on.
Yeah. So like, let's say you was risking, if you had like a 1 to 100 to 1 leverage. So like, let's say if you wanted to risk like £5 per trade, if you've had 200 to 1 leverage, you're risking double, which is £10. So, like, as a beginner, I wouldn't recommend to use high leverage, because you want to use like a small lot sizes to test the market, to learn from the losses, and then if you start being profitable, then maybe I'd say like change your leverage to, you know, a higher, like 200 to 1 or even 500 to 1. But I wouldn't recommend to go higher than 100 to 1 if he's just a beginner. But yeah, like the higher it is, the more money you're risking, but also the more money you're gaining. So it's basically just like a multiplier, if like the easy way to explain it.
Yeah, I'd say as well, like, I mean, leverage is one of those things that can hurt a lot of people who are one of these who will, you know, like on their first trade risk a high amount of their account. Someone who can't be strict with like rules of risk, like, you know, the average trader is probably going to risk maybe 1% per trade, you know. So if you're risking 5%, 6%, even 10% per trade, we would call that you're over leveraging, you're over risking. But yeah, I mean, I think you can have a broker with higher leverage, but you need to understand that you now have, it's like being aware that you're, I don't know how to say it, like, you have to understand that you have the ability to blow that account a lot quicker. So the minute you understand that, that's where it self accountability and responsibility comes into play. Because let's say you have a really low leverage, you can't physically what's the word? You can't physically risk more. Like, it won't let you because you don't have the leverage, you don't have the margin. But when it comes to higher leverage, they'll let you do it. So it's like almost, I don't know, I don't want to be rude, but it's like giving maybe someone with a drug addiction, you know, giving them more drugs. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's just, you know, you need to be someone who can say, right, okay, I have high leverage, but that doesn't mean that I need to be stupid with it. You know, it's like having freedom but knowing the boundaries of freedom, you know. And it's kind of that kind of concept. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too much into it. You're going to learn all about that on babypips.com. So just spend your time doing that this weekend, and you'll come back Monday and you'll have a great idea of what we're talking about. GJ dropping them red panties. Yeah. GJ comes down to 147, 200. Yes, I would suspect 250, 230 is what I'm looking at. But yeah, but I'm kind of looking for it to make a low, retrace, create resistance below that 4-hour range, and then we can continue moving down. Looking for sell if this candle closes bearish. I don't know. I think yeah and no. I mean, yeah, if you want to hold it, you might sit in a bit of drawdown if we start to pull back, but that's up to you. I mean, if it doesn't, if it looks like it's just going to close, I mean, these sells are now running at like 30 pips. So if people had sells down to this area, the next TP would be 147, 230, and it's on its way. Could have been a great Friday here today, man.
Yeah, I think like looking back now, like a better entry would have been on the
wicks.
Yeah.
Or the retest on the 15, but it had no wick. So I would have probably just got in braced off an impulse, and then obviously once the 15-minute candle closed with no wick, maybe have like managed a little bit of the trade. But in theory, like I think the break of the wicks was the opportunity, because we broke above the highs straight, you know, with the first bit of London Open, and then we started to come down and break the lows, and that's when I was like, okay, maybe the volume is the news is going to be absorbed. We had clean candles down to support, so that was a very, very high chance it was going to reach that support. And then even if you close 50% right over here, you're letting the rest run to this next target, and it would have done. I mean, that would have been a great day. Okay, there is news though. Yeah, I mean, like I said, right? I said if it gets to 9:30 and there's no trade, then I'm out, because I'm not taking a trade at 9:30. There is news. So yeah, I'm aware of that. Can I join your WhatsApp group? We don't have a WhatsApp group. We have a private trading group. Like, obviously, you're a beginner. You can definitely join if you want to. Obviously, it's paid. You can join if you want. But I would say, you know, learn the basics first. Join the stream. See if this is the style of trading that is for you. But that's up to you. I mean, if you want to join the group, like we do have a whole course with, you know, Forex basics all the way to advanced topics. But like that's completely up to anybody, you know, but that option's there. But yeah, no, we don't have a WhatsApp group. We have the private group, and then that's what allows you to come on and talk with us on the Zoom call, what we're doing right now. So everyone who's talking is in the private group, so they've paid to come on and have live you know, they have that questions over the mic, and you know, they get part of the group where all the analysis is posted. You get analysis every day. You get the course. There's a lot of value. But again, that doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, you guys, everyone gets this for free, and it's for those who want to pay for extra, get that. But there's no obligation. It's just, you know, I come in here, I give the free live streams, I give free education every day. So that's just for people who want to level up, you know, I would say. 1 to 100 means that for every $1 you have in your account, you can place a trade worth up to $100. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think he's right. But I never really focused too much on leverage. I just understood what leverage meant for me. Leverage meant that I can risk either a lot or very little of my account. So when I had my first broker, FXCM was my first broker, I had 1 to 30 leverage. I remember I had my first, I think it was like £100 account. I couldn't risk more than like, I think it was like a 0.1 lot. Like it was even less than that. They didn't even want to let me risk more than that. So yeah, I could only risk like less than 1% basically. And that was with a 1 to 30 leverage. Then when we look at my new broker, Vantage, now, I mean, I could basically blow about half my account if I wanted to. But we're not going to do that, because I know what's at stake, and that's why I know what I need to risk, because I've done, yeah. Anyway, I got 126 USD profit yesterday. Oh shit, he traded yesterday, and I'm not going to trade anymore because you explained to me I should learn first. So I'm going to learn the basics from you. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So you took a trade, you won. I'd say just take that money. If you got 126 US dollars on your first day of trading, which you wasn't supposed to do, but we'll let it slide. I would take that money. I would go maybe I don't know, either save it or do something that you want to do. Go pay a bill with it, because you've now earned a bit of money, and understand that if you work hard and you dedicate to this, that same money that you've earned, that you've just paid for something, can happen again later down the line. when you put the work in and when you begin to actually become a trader. That's the feeling. Remember that feeling that you earned that money in a day or in 30 minutes or however long it took to make that money, and then that paid for something or that did something to benefit you. So don't focus on the money aspect, focus on the fact that that's what it can do for you, and chase the fact that you need to work hard to be able to get that on a regular basis. But yeah, 100% learn first. I wouldn't recommend trying to trade, but okay, it was yesterday, it was one off, but I'd say, today and next week, just sit, learn. Trust me, 1 month of coming on the streams every day, you're going to learn a lot. Leverage only means that you can open more positions with less own capital. If you use risk-based lot size with a stop loss, it doesn't matter which leverage you're using. Well, I mean, that's kind of true, but then not, because actually when I chose my own lot size with a lower leverage broker, it wouldn't let me do it. It's that I didn't have enough margin. So you do need leverage to be able to risk more of your account. Fixed lot sizes is still an amount that you're risking. It's still a pound figure. If you have a fixed lot size, you're going to need to interpret a stop loss for them to work out actually how much of your margin are you risking, because lot size doesn't really mean anything. If I trade a one lot right now but my stop loss is a pip, I'm only risking basically like a tenner. But if I have a one lot but my stop loss is 50 pips, I'm actually risking 500. So I don't have the margin to lose 500 in that sense with a lower leverage. Will gold drop to 1750 today? I don't know. I think it's staying above this support right now. So I mean, if I think it's short term. I think short term it can head up to this area, but long term, it just depends. It just depends, because we may close bullish on this 4 hour. It may do something that it did yesterday, where we just see these retracement 4 hour candles and then the next one just dumps. Something maybe that happened here. This 4 hour staying below this area and then the next one's going to continue down. So I don't know yet. I don't know. How much should I pay to do your course? So the course is all included in the mentorship. Go to the website. You're going to see all the information there. There's monthly installment options, so you don't have to pay a one-time fee. But if you wanted to pay a one-time fee, there's that option there, and then you get it for life. So you just pay a one-time fee and you're in the group for life, or you pay the monthly installments and you're still in it for life, but you're just spreading the cost basically. And I did that option because I wanted to help people that, well, I got a lot of messages at the time to say, oh, please can you do monthly, blah blah blah. So I just was like, alright, fine. You know what, I'm not a horrible guy. It's not like the money is needed. It's just yeah, so I just thought, fuck it, go on then, I'll do that. But yeah, so go to the website, all the information is going to be there. You need to go to the mentorship page, and that's where the prices and stuff are. But I don't really like advertising it too much on the stream, because I don't want people going, oh yeah, he only does the streams just to advertise his course. No, it's not about that. It's about it's available for those who want it, and that's that. You don't have to buy. No one has to buy anything. There's no. You don't have to pay for a single thing while you're here. You just have to. You have to just invest your time. That's all you have to invest while you're on the stream. But if you want to invest your money to get better education, then you can. Why are you skipping my 3 comments, lol? I actually didn't see your comments at all, and that is because you just reminded me I didn't change the Streamlabs to live chat instead of chop chat. So now I'm gonna see your comments. I see your chart. Okay, yes, sorry, I didn't ignore you, don't worry. I can now see your chart. Mr. Capital Letters. SBS loves coming on sending capital letters. Right, I see it. So actually, why didn't it save that? I keep having to change it every day, and every day it keeps. But yes, don't worry, I see it now. Don't panic. Okay, let's check out your EJ chart. We've got your EJ chart. Okay, Euro JPY. Was this buys yesterday? I think this was yesterday's trade, but I'll take a look. So enter buy when 30-minute candle broke resistance. Yes. Closed 40% when the 30-minute candle closed bearish. Okay, so you manage risk. That's good. 3. I haven't closed full position even though the next 2 closed bearish too because I believe it's creating a higher high. Okay. So what happened? Did you get stopped out? Did it run into profit? What happened? I can't. I don't know. If you, I mean, yeah, you done well to manage risk. Price created support. It was just kind of ranging. It was, but I don't know what happened. So if you can either tell me or update, then I can take a look. Oh, looks like we're rejecting the support now. Interesting. It's that cheeky fake out on the 15. Oh, he got mad. I've just seen his comments now. I did it. He got ignored a few times actually. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh, and Leonardo sent a chart as well. So sorry. I have missed a few people's charts. I missed his chart. Did I miss anyone else's? No. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Leonard. I will check that out. Let's check out your chart and then SBS. If you can send me your updated chart or you want to tell me what happened, then I can see what happened. But I think you did the right thing managing risk. So I mean, yeah, you know, that's pretty good. You had the right idea, definitely. You manage risk and that's good. Okay, Leonard, GJ 15 minute. Okay, so you executed sells based on what we spoke about this morning. Very nice. Okay, I mean, I say this every time to people who send me charts with no labels. If you want constructive criticism, you need to be sending charts with labels. You need to tell me why you took the trade, where your targets were, where your stop loss was, your thought process behind the trade, and then you're gonna improve. All right. So yes, that's my constructive criticism. You can also mention about the data being absorbed for London Open. That's a really important thing that can happen a lot of times. So put these in your chart, journal it, and that's how you can look back and see why you took that trade. Oh, we've got 30 seconds left for this 30-minute candle to close, so we'll see what happens. We've got 80 people here today. Awesome. We're getting our numbers back up. I think it's because we've got, hang on a minute, we've got 78 people and 12 likes. No, that can't be right. Come on, guys. 12 likes and you got 70 of you. Come on, let's pick up those likes. It was oh, sorry. Leverage is buying more power. More leverage, more buying power. Less money with more buying power. Yes. Oh, healthy life is back. Your 1k with 100 times leverage is worth 100k. Yes, that's what I was trying to get to. Your money gets leveraged in the market. You're actually spending more than you realize, but you just don't see it that way. It's very, very complicated. But I can't even be bothered to go into explaining it. The best thing to do is just watch a YouTube video. Yeah, we checked it. Oh, it went into profit. Okay, nice. So there you go. So you manage risk. You let another position run. You let the half of the position or 60% run. So that's great. Nothing to say. This week is pretty good. I think next week we could chill out a bit and get some rest. Yeah, no, there's no resting. Next week's gonna be even better week. Next week's gonna be an even better week. Yeah, I think this counter should make a little wick down, and then if we're gonna fake out, then we will. Otherwise, I'm waiting for a resistance, as the French would say, a resistance. Thanks, but no problem. Okay, guys, bear with me. I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. What should I do now? Sorry. What should I do now? I'm in your website. How to register to course? Okay. I'll show you what to do. So when you go to the website, you wanna to actually sign up for the mentorship, which is gonna get you into the course. You need to go to the mentorship page, and then all the prices and stuff are gonna be down over here. And then you sign up to that, and then once you're in the group, we give you the once you're in the group, you come back to the website. You go on the HFX Forex course database. That's where you can get onto the course, but then I have to manually add you in for you to be able to access it. And then once you're in the you're gonna join the Discord group. When you're in the Discord group, then we send you the confirmation that you are in the Forex database. But this is where you access it. So if you click on this, it's gonna take you to the course website, and then here's the course here. But you won't get that until you're basically actually in the group. But there you go. But what I was gonna say, let me check this chart out, and then I've just got to quickly help Mumsy with shopping, bringing the shopping in, as you do. Right, let me quickly check out the chart. It'll literally be a couple minutes. Oh, not the page I was looking for. Oh, I missed the X. Okay. So this is Euro NZD. Yeah, nice. We're looking at Euro NZD. Possible sell below. Yes, 100%. This is an area that I was looking at myself. Is going to be right over here. So if we look left, this is a strong support level. It's kind of like neaten this up. Yes, this is a strong support level, and then if we break this support, we have a nice clean. I think you want to be a little bit more conservative with your target, because we have an area of issue right over here. You can see this was a previous resistance. We never created support, so whenever I see that, I'm always going to be conservative with my target. So that would be the target there, basically. I think yeah, if it starts breaking these lows, it can continue down. There's a lot of momentum bearish, so more than likely it's gonna need to create some form of resistance and pull back a little bit. I mean, more than likely it's gonna start closing below, but I reckon you'll see some form of resistance made here to then continue down, and then you have a nice 30 pip range. I think, but yeah, these sells 100% make sense. But again, in terms of feedback, yeah, okay, you haven't taken a trade yet, you have the right idea, but when you do take a trade, make sure you're labeling your chart, and then that's perfectly fine. So what's going on with GJ? I think it's trying to create some support. But yeah, if it rejects the support again, I mean, technically speaking, if we create support here, I mean, it's just buys back up to this range, like, in theory. But it's been a really good day here today so far. Like, just a chilled session, but also like witnessing quite clean, easy moves. Really, that was an easy sell. You know, if that sell came around, see, and as well, once this 30-minute failed to close above, this is where if I had 50%, I would just close the full thing at that point, because then you know that okay, there's not that possibility. Plus, you had you nearly had the target in the bag. I mean, that was just crazy. Like, you had 30 pips, you probably just wanted to close it at that point, you know, because it's only like an extra couple of pips away. But yeah, definitely if you didn't close positions, I would say now we're not going to head down yet, because we haven't even created a resistance. We didn't even close below that area. Thank you, no problem. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'll let you be literally 3 minutes, and then I'll be back. And then we can get some more questions in. But Shihan, if that all makes sense to you, if that's all okay, then yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. But yeah, awesome. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, we're back. Would you have been worried of the 15-minute with no lower wick after the break of the low? Yes, I would have done. I think in hindsight, whenever I see that, it's. I mean, I actually find that a lot of the time, I'd say more of the time, it goes the other way. I find, like when a candle has no wick, it goes the other way. But yeah, I'd say I probably would have closed. I maybe would have said close 50%. Maybe that's what I would have done. I think that's what I would have done, because whenever I see no wick, I just don't trust it. You know, this could just be that initial reaction to, you know, like a 10 pip move to bad numbers. It could be, because at the end of the day, at the moment we've seen such bullish volume. It's just it's incredible, right? So at any point we're going to continue with trend, right? Because, you know, if we I mean, yeah, but I think to some extent news had to be absorbed. But yeah, it definitely would have put me off leaving a full position. But half a position, no. Because on the 30-minute, oh, what have I done? On the 30-minute, it was clean. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna break down Euro JPY. So let's break down EJ. So looking on the daily time frame, what we can see, EJ looks like it can continue moving bullish. If we look at EJ, we've now created support above this daily resistance. So if EJ can continue moving up, I think it can continue moving up to retest this high on the daily time frame. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. So we need 4 hour also to be closing bullish. Yeah, so 4 hours creating a support right over here. But we have this kind of area here to the left. We had this zone here, but we kind of like, it's a bit of a, yeah, I think we're just creating our own support over here. I mean, but that's the point. You're looking to retest the high. Yeah, I think if this 1 hour candle can close bullish, 30-minute candle can close bullish. Yeah, it's a little bit of a difficult one. I think the best buys are going to be above this area here on Euro JPY. The best possible buys to continue up. But in theory, I mean, in theory, you know, your buys were from support. Your buys were around 630 for this initial push up to retest this high and create support down over here. We'll create support right over here. So yeah, I mean, the best buy you're gonna get is above 127.950, and then you would look to target 050. So it's like 12 pips, I think. 14 pips. That's not bad on EJ. And then once it breaks above there, I mean, it's going to be off at that point. So GJ is creating a support over here. So let's take a look. We've got news coming up here soon. How long? It's like 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes to the news. We'll see what the news, we'll see what happens with the news. Yes, we are very bullish intraday. As I was thinking, you know, if you get a strong 30-minute close, and then let's say we get a little wick down, and then we can continue moving. I think we could continue up to 700 at that point, and then maybe continue on. It's like a 20 pip range, and then back up to like 800s, like 30 pips. And if we continue on from there, it's going to be some move. I don't know. It depends. It just depends. 4 hour, we've got 40 minutes for the 4 hour, and it seems like we are rejecting this area, but we're also rejecting this area too. The course is online bootcamp, right? No. Online bootcamp is the online bootcamp that's coming later on in the year, but that's not the mentorship. That's just a 2-day experience. You want to go to the mentorship page. Look, right, that online bootcamp is a bootcamp. That's how you access the course database once I've added you, if you join the mentorship. Yeah, so you join the mentorship. That allows you to use the Forex course database, and this is something completely separate. Okay? No, that's the boot camp. That's what I'm saying. You need to go to the mentorship page. That's where the monthly installment option is. Okay? Right. How many likes we got here today? 26, not bad. We can do better than that. We've been getting a good amount of likes recently. We've been having like 50 likes per stream. It's pretty good. So yeah, I want at least 50 today. But yeah, we'll have to see how the news, because if news is also negative, then we could start to break the support to continue down to 147, 220. That's also something that we can look at, right? Because this is just closing above, but you know, we could also have, let's say, like a bearish candle closing like, I don't know, like something like this, you know, in the last part, you know, and then in the last part of the 4 hour, and then, you know, having price continue moving down with the new 4 hour open on its bottom wick like that. But we'll have to wait and see, because I mean, this candle could close a strong bullish. We don't really know. It just depends. That's what I'll be looking for sells. And then for buys, we just want a, you know, potential strong close. See how the 15 minutes setting up. 15 minute looks good. Oh, you're using a phone? So wait, you don't have a computer? Because I haven't updated the mobile site. You can't I don't think you can get this page of the mobile site. I'll take a look. Yeah, you need to do you not have a computer at all, like a laptop? Because trust me, man, you're gonna want a laptop if you wanna, you know, mark up your charts and stuff properly. Yeah, because the mobile site hasn't been updated. So I think you're right. You can't get access to that same page. But I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, I had a look. It doesn't come up with like different tabs at the top.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it can fit it all on. But let's.
Yeah, definitely get a laptop.
No, it does. It does. I tell you what. I'll tell you why it doesn't work. Because I haven't actually added a menu onto that. I'll just see if I can do it now quick. I don't know how to do this. Oh, God knows. I have no idea how to do it. I just don't understand why it's not coming up on the mobile website. It doesn't. I have an idea. Hold on. Let's try this. Alright, I'm just trying to sort it out while we wait for this candle to close. I think I've worked out how to do it. I just don't think I had enough space on the mobile website to fit it on, that's why it's not. This is long, but it needed to be done anyway, so. I always forget most people look stuff up on their mobile. But I never usually use the mobile. I've only set it up for desktop. There's something I needed to do. Alright, no problem. Bear with me and then I'm gonna try and sort it out. But man, you should think about using, do you know what? You should think about using that money you earned yesterday to grab yourself a little computer. There you go, it paid for your startup in Forex. Honestly, I would withdraw it. Get your get yourself a laptop. That's probably more important at this point.
Yeah, you really struggle without one, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though.
I'm
You
sure
see loads of people trading.
I'm sure once
Trading
he
on your-
realizes he'll need, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
sure once he realizes like how key it is, then he'll think, you know, I'll just do that and then.
Yeah, it's just when you see like people making money off their phone, and you think you can just do the same. Just
but
enter in positions like that.
Yeah. Okay, news is coming out. Oh, news came out. Oh, I missed it. Right, what was the news? It was. They were good. So PMI was good numbers. Oh, that's why we've had this push up. Oh wow, that moved like 12, 13 pips straight off the bat. Damn. Well, we'll have to wait and see if this is a rejection to come down, and if we start to close below this area. If this is just a little push, a little reaction with the good news, and now we're gonna continue down. Bro, then how am I going to pay your course? I only have 167.30 USD. Well, I mean, how are you gonna pay it anyway? Because it's a 8th month installment of £50 a month. So by month 3, you haven't got enough money. So you tell me.
I mean, how has he made that profit yesterday with
Yeah, that doesn't really make
what has
sense.
he got in his account? Yeah, just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was some. We literally spoke about no over risking as well.
I guess just keep working and save up your money, and then you should eventually have enough to get the things you need to help you trade.
Mm. Yeah, looks like we're rejecting this area. I think good sells could be below 450. Since we're creating resistance here, if we do continue down, that is. But if you took the buys, I mean, you got like, what was that within a minute? It just moved up like 13 pips. I cannot work out how to do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Seems like we're rejecting. Yeah. Let's look at Euro NZD. Oh, Euro NZD closed below that area. Yeah, I think if it can create. See, the thing is, I don't like these sort of choppy down motion, because now you're like really selling at the low at any point. I trade on JPY USD sell. Yeah. Oh, is it just making a bottom wick? I think wait for the first 15 to close. See how we go. See what happens. Well, can you hear me breathing? Oh. I'll mute myself for a sec. Oh, we got a question. Is Forex better than cryptocurrency? I mean, that's just a matter of personal opinion, man. That's just literally... Yeah, like, that's just a matter of personal opinion. Can't a man breathe? Yes, he can breathe. EN? What's going on with EM? Is it tanking? Oh, it's moving bearish. I didn't think it would continue down like that, but it has. Yeah, we called out EN sells below this zone, but one of those situations where it just didn't want to create resistance. It just wanted to continue moving bearish. I've been noticing Fridays we always get a big move pre-MY that pushes all through MY. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. Yeah, if we start to break down now after news and we close below this area, then I mean we could see price continuing down to 147.250. I mean, you could have caught sells over here. You know, there's potential sells coming up on GJ. Oh, we're looking at big stops. Look, Euro NZD, please. Yeah, taking a look. I mean, nothing really you can do. You just got to wait for it to pull back, create resistance, and then continue moving down. That's all you can do, really. 4 hours, got like 15 minutes left to close. The next one will surely do some form of retest. More than likely, we have this wick rejections here. We should see a nice wick up, and then we should reach the zone and then continue further down at that point. To be fair, and our currency strength meter told us that NZD was strong. I mean, the sell move really started from down over here, like, yeah, somewhere over here, pre-London. And this has just continued. Just wait to see how this 30-minute candle closes, because the 15-minute closed like a bearish candle. Yeah, I can't even work this out, man. I don't know why the hell it's not letting me come up with a menu. Yeah, I think you're gonna need a computer. I mean, if you don't have a computer, there's nothing a lot I can do about it. I just can't work it out for some reason. It just... I just don't get it. Like, I can click on it, but it won't give me the menu. I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't know them. I mean, if you haven't got a computer, I think just come on the live streams, you know, think about trying to invest in a computer, and then, you know, you've always got time. But I'm going to try and work out how you actually... I'm going to go on the website now. on my phone, see if I can work it out. Well, I just thought of an idea. Couldn't I send them the link with, with the actual page? That would sure.
Yeah, you can try that. Yeah.
In fact, I think if you type in. I've got it. Right. Basically, what you want to do, I've got it. You want to go to, so you want to type in actually on your phone, go in Google search bar, type in hfxtradinggroup.com, not up the top where it takes you straight to the page. You do it on the actual Google, and then you'll see that it says you can click on different pages as like subheadings. So then you click on mentorship page, and then that's how you get to that page. Right, I've got it. Did that work for you, Kelsey?
One sec. Did it now. Yeah, it comes up just the mentorship instead of clicking on
that's it.
Yeah, like there's loads of like different things. You got like the merch, boot camp, yeah.
Hey brother, love your channel. What's your channel and how do I send you charts? So basically, if you want to send charts, you want to go to the little camera here, and then it's going to give you a URL code, and then what you want to do is you want to copy this from the /x to the end. Copy that, send that in the YouTube chat, and I can take a look for you. So we've got 9 minutes left, just to see if price can continue moving bearish, or are we going to create support to continue moving up. But it's just going to be nice to see what happens here today. Nice chilled out day. Yes, sorry, I've just been concentrating on time. Okay, what was he talking about? Bro, is it fine if I do a copy trading for make some money? Look, I'm not going to get into that. I mean, that's up to you, man. That's completely up to you. I'm not gonna say do it, and I can't tell you not to do it, because what can you do? You know, I'm sure you're old enough to take responsibility for your own actions. Okay, so why XM broker is different candle with your broker? Hey brother. Oh, Kelsey, careful what you say. He might actually get in the trade. No, he's joking. He's joking. Don't sell GJ right now.
Yeah, only listening to Harrison.
Yeah, I could tell he's taking the piss, but no, he's only joking around. Sorry, why is XM broker is different candle with your broker in 10:30 London time frame? Just because different liquidity providers. That's all it is. You know, you just want to stick to one, or you know, if you're gonna watch the stream, then it kind of makes sense to also use TradingView and then look at FXCM. But your MT5 whatever is, you know, that's directly from your broker, who gets it from a direct liquidity provider. This is almost like a real-time snapshot of the FXCM as a liquidity provider. You know, because it's the TradingView. You know, if you was to go TradingView, same pair but Awanda, it would be slightly different, or it'd be this pretty much the same but just a little bit. There'll be some differences. Okay. Oh no, no, he was joking.
What currency?
Oh, God.
I didn't. I mean, I did put it.
Yeah, I know, but still, because I know what some people like. They'll actually go and sell right now, and I can't be. Oh god. He just blows it all and he's like, I can't sign up now. I've blown it all. No computer, how is he supposed to trade? Mobile phone. Yeah, I mean, I suppose so. I mean, at the end of the day, he can definitely learn from his mobile phone. You know, he can tune in. He can tune into the live stream. I'm telling him not to trade. You know, I don't want him to take trades on his phone. You know, he can learn, and then while then he can save up, get a computer while he's trying to educate himself, and then, you know, then he can, yeah, he can make it work for the long term. But if he's focusing on just trying to make money, then, you know, it's not gonna end well, and he's gonna be having to leave the group because he can't afford it. But that's not what we want. We obviously want people to yeah, right. Do you know any broker that doesn't mess around and stop you above your stop loss due to slippage? Yeah, I mean, I've got recommended brokers that I've used and they've not done that. So if you want to check them out, they're in the description. Yeah, a little bit of a better deal with that one. But they're good brokers. But yeah, I have heard of stuff like that. How are you guys' sleeping schedules? My sleeping schedule's good apart from today. Today was not good.
Ask Salim.
Huh?
Ask Salim about the sleeping schedule.
Oh no, don't ask Salim about the sleeping. What sleeping schedule? The man runs on sunlight is his version of getting sleep, man. Yeah. He's probably listening right now, like.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, the guy don't sleep. I even thought the other. I was literally thinking, as Salim was telling me, I was thinking, I knew it. I knew he was a robot. I knew it.
Do you need any
to be fair,
coffee?
like, if I sleep, let's say 6 hours or like 5 hours, I always wake up with like body aches and I don't really feel as active for the day. But if I sleep like, let's say 4.5 hours, 4 hours, sometimes I sleep like just 3.5 hours, I feel more energized throughout the day.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, sometimes as much as you sleep, you are even more tired, you know? Like,
I mean, if I remember me getting on 6 hours, 5 hours sleep, I was, by Friday, I was like, God, what's going on? I'm knackered. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how he does it. Huh?
You do the same during the weekend, Salim. Like you keep like just 4 or 5 hours sleep.
Yeah, to be fair, the same. Because if I start breaking it, I'm just not gonna be able to sleep. Because like when I used to sleep longer, I'd really struggle to wake up.
Okay.
And I thought I might as well just stick to a routine.
16 hours. I sleep 16. Seriously, I love to sleep.
Like I go to sleep about, let's say, 2:30, 3, sometimes 3:30, and I wake up about 7.
That is fucked.
Yeah, like, I go to bed at like 8,
Crazy.
wake up at 5.
Yeah, this guy goes to bed like. This guy goes to it's incredible. Man, you lot got some. We got someone who goes to bed way too early. We got someone who goes to bed way too late. Bloody hell. You lot sleeping patterns, man. I thought mine was bad.
To be fair, like,
I Asian sessions.
Yeah.
I used to sleep a lot. I used to sleep before, I'd say about 4 years ago. I used to sleep until like 10, 11, and then I just didn't like that. I go to sleep really late, like 5, and I wake up about 11, and it's just not good. But it was just the kind of job that I used to do that didn't allow me to have a decent sleep on a night. But not anymore now. Like it's much better. You know?
man. But in one defense for Salim, I always
Yeah.
do say you can rest when you're dead.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah,
rich yet.
yeah. Yeah, true. I mean, you've got to keep the grind. I mean, like, to be fair, like it's not like the constant time that I'm having. It's all, given to the charts. I've got different things to do. I've got, a little family and stuff. I've got work. So
Yeah.
you've got to like, split all the times in between. I like to keep an eye on the Asian session for gold, because I like to see. Sometimes gold have like a nice breakout on the Asian session. GJ is not really that great, apart from the Sunday and the Monday, where we've had that massive push.
Yeah.
Due to the earthquake. But
Yeah.
apart from that, I just prefer to see gold how it plays out.
Yeah, no, I've seen gold can move well in the Asian, but I was just looking at your NTD, this is why I was talking about wait for resistance. I mean, look at that, we went all the way down to retrace the whole candle. Look at that. Yeah, see, I would want to wait if on your NTD, it's probably going to push up, and then it's probably going to kind of retest some of these levels, and then going to head down for the rest of the day. So we just have to see. Okay, GJ, we've got 20 seconds left here. I was just saying, if this candle closes below, I think the next stop is going to be 147, 240, but obviously it depends on the 4-hour close. 1 hour's kind of closing. See, it kind of depends, because we're still closing at that 4-hour resistance. So, I mean, you would need a resistance below that level to sell, really. You would. But okay, since we have closed below, I think there's a very good chance that it will continue down. But it's one of those, it's like you have to be cautious on the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour area, and yeah, I just think it's one of those. It's like difficult, because on the 1 hour we've done a fake out now officially, right? Fine, but on the 4-hour we have this resistance here that could well be respected. But in the short term, we can continue moving down, and then maybe the 4-hour flips and closes above. So I mean, yeah, I'm not really taking any trades here today. These London sessions kill me. Yeah, no, they kill me too. But I like getting up early. It's just, I don't know. I like late nights. I prefer late nights. But then I'm not a morning person. Like, naturally I'm not. But I've tried to like push myself into being one. And I mean, for the most part, it's been a struggle. But yeah, because I used to kind of be one of those late nights, and then yeah, I mean, still early mornings, but M15 on mobile can be good, as there is a new feature that allows you to drag and drop the TP and stop loss like you do in Magic Keys. Oh, nice. But computer is better. Yeah, cool. Yeah, computer's better. I think for full-time trader, you need a computer. Hate you any trades today? No trades. Looks like EJ wants to maybe continue moving bullish soon. EN, you're gonna need a resistance. You're gonna need a resistance to form. Gold, what happened? Gold. Oh yeah, gold came back below that area. Bad situation on gold. So we'll see what GJ does here. But it's been a bit of a day here so far. Hi, what do you think about AUD USD? I don't look at AUD USD, so I don't really think anything of it. I think we're calling it a day here soon. Just see how this candle sets up. But there we go. Right, let's see how many likes we got on the stream. We got 32 likes. Come on guys, we've got 90 people. Let's get some likes in here. Can you check gold? I literally just spoke about gold. I just said it's closing back below that support. So now I think there's a chance that gold will continue moving down as we come into pre-New York volume and continue with the trend. Literally something it does all the time. I mean, yesterday I didn't even look at gold once the stream was ended, but it was actually so nice. Where was it? What date was it yesterday? The 18th, right? Yeah, right over here. It created the perfect selling candle. It broke down below the support. It retraced. It created a resistance on the 30-minute, and the next candle just dropped. It's like a 50 pip candle. You guys gotten any trades this session? No trades. No trades. It's a Friday. We called out GJ sells though below 147.600. We called out those sells. Today wasn't the day to be executing because I just felt like I had a break-even day yesterday and I didn't really want to come on and take a trade on Friday to try and make profits. You know what I mean? I've done okay for the week, but I remain disciplined is the main factor that I'm pleased about. Took good solid entries and that's it. Yes, that's what I thought too. That's why I'm in a sell at the moment. Oh, you're still in sells? Yeah, I'll just be cautious. That we don't actually come up and like fill this wick because high time frames are still bullish. The 1 hour kind of closed like a weak 1 hour, but we're either gonna come down, break this low, and then really move quite bearish, or 4 hour is going to potentially react off this level and actually start heading up, and then these wicks, they become a destination. So this is why you need to be a bit cautious. HFX, you are the new improved Monty younger version. You actually take trades, lol. You think? Yeah, Monty's a good trader though. He's a great trader. I like the guy. What's your trading account size? I don't think that really matters, does it? If you was to ask me about what I risk, that's different. But account size is not really going to benefit you how much I got in my trading account. Plus, it's not one of those things I like to just disclose. I don't mind showing the profits. It's something that I didn't really want to do, but people only take you serious when you can show that you can put your money where your mouth is. So I mean, yeah, that's why I do that, but I don't really like disclosing. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but if you were to ask me, okay, well, how much of your account size? Well, you can work it out, can't you? If I'm trading 3 lots and 5 lots, or probably more 5 lots, but if I'm trading 5 lots and I'm risking around 2%, do the maths. Do the maths. 2%. That's how much I risk. Well, on average. Like at the moment with the 3 lots, it's less than that. Three lots is just over 1%. How much do you make a day? Well, again, how's that going to benefit you? If you was to ask me again, see, these are the type of questions that when you need to ask questions like, what do you risk? Where do you secure profits? If I'm trading a 5 lot, right? If I'm trading a 5 lot and you say to me, where are you securing profits? And I say, okay, well, at one point I was securing everything at 10 pips. You can work out that I'm going to be making around 400 to 500 a day, right? But what you're really doing is you're asking, where do you secure profits? And if he says 15 pips, 10 pips, right? Then you can look at it and be like, okay, so he secures at 10 pips. Is that something that I need to be doing? right? He secures at 10 pips. It makes it a lot easier for you to understand what other people are doing and maybe why something for you is not working. If you're trying to get these 1 to 4 risk reward situations, you can ask a lot of people. Most people are going to be securing profits at targets, at wick fills, at 10 pips, at the at ranges when the candle closes. There's so many different ways of doing it. It gives you perspective. You know, it doesn't matter how much I make a day. That's not going to benefit you whatsoever. What's going to benefit you is where does he secure profits, and maybe why would that be something that could improve my trading or your trading, who I'm talking about, referring to. You know, so those are the type of questions you need to be asking, guys. You know, honestly, yeah, I'm just trying to help you. You know, I'm not trying to be horrible. I'm just trying to help, because honestly, you know, these are the questions that can make a difference in your trading, not the questions that really don't matter to you. That's all. Everyone wants to know these questions, but it won't benefit them in any way, and it's personal. Yeah. How many accounts did you blow up before becoming successful? I blew, I think, 3 accounts. 3, yeah. Yeah, 3. See, I don't mind you asking that, because you know that's a little bit of like backstory. You know, I blew 3 accounts, so it's almost like, see, that can benefit you in the sense like that can benefit you in the sense like, okay, if you've already blown 1 account and you're thinking of giving up, look, I've blown 3 and I'm still here, so don't worry about it. Keep moving forward. Keep trying to improve. The difference was, I haven't blown an account since I realized I need to be focusing on getting better and performance. That's the truth. So take that in terms of a learning situation. You know, ever since I focused on actually performing and trying to get better at execution, stop loss, you know, all those things, everything started to make sense then. And things got better. And then I was, you know, using strict risk management. All of these things then allowed me to not blow that next account, you know, and then from there it was just up, right? And then you're trading, like, you know, I started off coming into my cabin every night to make £1 a night, giving up 2-3 hours of my time to make £1 a night. Once I started to realize this is the type of strategy I can use, this is how I want to do it, back tested, took my time out to back test live, not take any trades, and then I started to put little bits of money down. I went out there to make £1, you know, then a month later I went out there to make a £5, then I went out there to make £15, then I went out there to make £30. You know, it's a slow grind. So that's something you can learn from. That's something that you can benefit from, because you can look at that situation and think, okay, well, that's the process. That's a process. You know, understand that it takes time. It takes serious time. You know. What do you think, GJ? Can we sell? That's up to you. I mean, stop loss is going to be pretty big, you know, but it's one of those ones where I think the 1 hour right now is very difficult. That it could come up and fill this 1 hour wick. You know, if it's gonna, but the thing is, you got to think, right, we're at this 4 hour level, we didn't close below, so right now it's a very it's a tough situation to be in. I wouldn't be selling now. I would stick to what I said originally and wait for resistance below. This is a close below, but because of that 4 hour area, it's putting me off. It's something that's making me think, okay, well, we could start rejecting. You know, we can already see these wicks here. Look how many wicks we have in this zone. That's all rejected, right? If we're rejecting this area and we start to create support back over here, then, you know, this wick becomes the destination, these wick becomes destinations, and then this wick becomes destinations. You know, that's what we're kind of looking at. Because okay, let's take a look at the higher time frames here for a sec. Right, if we just remove everything. So if we take a look, so we had the same situation here, right? We broke, even though we closed below this 4 hour support, we reacted off this resistance. We reacted off that resistance. We're doing the same thing here. if we are going to continue down, I mean from a 4-hour perspective, just a pure 4-hour perspective, I wouldn't be looking for sales until we break this low. Because if you was looking at this from a 30-minute perspective, you would say, okay, we're breaking down now. I can see the wicks, I can see these rejections, but we're at this level. So we can't take sales until we're at least closing below this level. And then we have these clean moves up on the 4-hour to potentially correct. But then you have to remember, it's a Friday. Have we got the volume to go from there to there? It's a difficult. What would I rather look for? Okay, can we create support over here on the smaller time frames to retest this high? Because price made a high. That's probably going to be a better trade. Are we going to have a volume on a Friday to correct strong bullish moves? I don't think so. You know, that's looking at it from that perspective. I wouldn't even be looking for sales at all. But I am, because if we can create resistance below this area, then I know, okay, that's a much better confirmation. As you can see right now, the 30 minutes kind of bouncing off this area. So, I mean, yeah. I personally, if you want my honest opinion, I wouldn't be looking for sales. I would wait for resistance. But I thought once this 30-minute candle closes below, you know, there is that probability because of the way that the technicals are lining up. But then, you know, for me to take a trade, no. You know, it's one thing saying it's going to go that way, and it's another thing executing on that idea. You know, when I execute, it's something that I'm confident in. It's something that I have to be confident in that situation. But this example, although I think it can continue down, it's not one of those ones I'm going to execute on. You know, it's not something I'm going to execute on. Buy gold. I don't really know how that's gonna help anyone, and I don't know why I'm saying buy gold when it's moving bearish right now. So yeah, ignore him. See, that's not what I want on the stream. I want people who are gonna provide value to others, not just say buy gold when price is moving bearish on the smaller time frames. 1 hour's bearish, 4-hour closed bearish. No way is it buys in a downtrend. We already spoke about gold from this point should continue down. But yeah, GJ right now, I'd want to see solid resistance. Nice, we've got 100 people over here. Welcome, welcome. Get some more, let's hopefully get some more likes going on. Do you have trade today? No, I don't have trade today. I haven't taken a trade today. It's a Friday, man. We're just chilling today. I think this afternoon, me and the team are gonna do a little simulation session. Then we're gonna do a little weekly review. I don't know if Sergio and Salim still here. Yes. Don't know if you guys are around this afternoon to do that. It's up to you. But I think it's gonna be. I think it's good because it's Friday. We're just chilling. I think a little end of the week review will be good. I'll then finish off this week's data collection, and we'll take a look at this week and see how we could have, you know, see about all the moves. And so yeah, I want to get that finished today. Actually, that'll be a good little task for myself for this afternoon. So yeah, for anyone who does try and access the website, then on the mobile, just before I forget, you need to type in on the Google search, right? Not on the top bar, on the actual Google search, and then click on the subheading mentorship page if you're using your mobile phone. Otherwise, it's got to use a computer there. But GJ You're JPY. Lack of volume, really. Let's take an EN. Look at EN. Ooh, we're heading down on EN on the 1 hour, 30 minute. Yeah, if this 30 minute can close bearish, then that would be a good opportunity to look for sells. That would be better. That would be much better because then this wick it becomes a destination. What time does it start? What time does what start? The stream? The stream starts at 7:30 a.m. every morning, Monday to Friday, GMT. Can you look at your JPY? See on that I got in at 127.65. Alright, yeah, check it out. What time you started trading daily? I get up at like 6:30. I kind of just chill, you know, try and wake myself up. Just kind of watch the charts, do a little bit of work, and then I start the stream at 7:30 because volume doesn't really start kicking in until after 7. If it's before then, yeah, I don't really want to be in then. That my trading time is from 7. I'm up at 6:30 though, so my trading time is 7, and then I start the stream from 7:30. So that's what I was gonna say. So from next week, I think the stream's gonna be starting at 7 from now on, and then that would just be the time for life. Yeah, 7 a.m. start, and then probably 10:30 a.m. close. I'm on the stream and I'm on the charts anyway then, but I just like, because I'm so tired and like I don't really want to be on the stream. It's like, you know what I mean, I need a little bit more time to just, you know, get ready. But yeah, you're a JPY. I said I'd check that out. Okay, EJ. So you had an entry at 127.645, 127. You had an entry at 127.664. You had buys from down over here. I mean, what do you want me to say? You should be securing. That's 30 pips, man. We're at a resistance right now. There looks like a lack of volume. I mean, the 1 hour close bullish is pretty good, but you know, it's failing to break this high. Like, I mean, I would be securing I mean, if I'm up 30 pips, I'm securing something. And then leave a runner to run to 128.080. You know, but it's a Friday, man. You should bag your profits on a Friday, because if we start rejecting, if it breaks this low on the 30 minute, it can continue down to support, and then you're gonna be only up like then you're only gonna be up like 13 pips at that point. So I would have bagged some profits here, in my opinion. But you do what you think is best. 7 minutes. Looks like it's made a little liquidity wick. Could continue down. I think this is one of those you maybe want to wait for a break of the low, just with a little bit of experience for extra confirmation on this kind of setup here, the way that it is. But if it does break the low, yeah, it can continue down. But it needs to do it in the last. It needs to do it from now. Otherwise, yeah, it's no good. So you're waking up at 6:30. Man's getting 1 hour sleep. No. I'm not the guy that wakes up at. I'm not the guy that goes to bed at like 5. That's Salim. Salim's the guy that goes to bed at
5.
Salim's the guy that basically don't sleep. I get about 6 hours. I go to bed at like 11, man, and then I'm up at like 6:30. Well, 11:30 most nights. But then last night I was up to like 12:30, and that's why it hit me this morning. I was just like, oh no, overslept. But oh well. I mean, it's my stream, innit? I can do what I want. We are now 6:22 p.m. in the Philippines. Oh, nice. Man, we're literally 650 subscribers away from hitting 2K subscribers.
550.
Oh yeah, 550. What's my math saying? Exactly right, 550. It's not even bad at all. I'm from Portugal. Oh, nice. Starting to get a good audience here again on the stream. 5:24 a.m. in Jamaica, bro. Oh wow. Yeah, I respect that, man. I respect that a lot. Man, Jamaica is a beautiful country. I went there, I think it was last Easter. That was a fantastic trip. Fantastic trip. I was down in, I don't know if he might know it, Watch TV, he might know it, but yeah, I was down in Montego Bay. That was really nice. Like what are doing, bro? We'll be coming to learn from you. Oh, nice. You mean the stream? You're gonna come and watch the stream? Awesome. No problem. How about GU? Can you check it? Yeah, we'll check out GU. Looks like GU is trying to move bullish. Let's take a look on the daily. So looking at GU on the daily. Yeah, it's a little bit tough actually because it's at this kind of problem area, but this is where you'd need like a solid support. So let's take a look on the 4 hour, see if we've made solid supports on the 4 hour. Yes, we have. Actually, if you look at the previous 4 hour, it was fairly obvious we were heading up on GU, but I just wasn't really paying attention to GU. Previous 4 hour closed bullish, closed above that resistance. Next one did a little retest. Looking on the 1 hour, yeah, we're trying to create support on the 1 hour. So I mean, yeah, I think if this 30-minute candle can close bullish here on GU, I think it can continue moving up. So let's say this is a minor resistance. Actually, let's take a look on the 15-minute. Yeah, you'd want a candle to close above, ideally. That's the ideal situation, but stops are going to need to be based to 30-minute. Right? So GJ is ranging. I don't think sell is valid anymore. Let's take a look. Yeah, if the 30-minute closes back in the range, then you're right. I don't believe there's valid sells yet. I think we'd need a further bearish candle close below, but it just seems like there's not a lot of volume here. Probably gonna need to wait for MY. Same time Canada here. Oh wow. Yeah, fair play to all you guys getting up early to trade. Thanks for sharing this. Yeah, no problem. A Yardy in the house. Yes. How many trades you execute daily? Probably one a day. I was up 200% 3 hours ago. Jesus, dozed off, accidentally woke up, everything is gone. Really? Wow. How did you manage that? How could you blow 200%? I mean, wow. Did you have a stop loss? I don't know what to say to that one. Not heard that before. Why don't you put a camera? I'm gonna in the future, but not yet. I will eventually, but right now I'm just not really, I don't really need to. It's not about what I look like, it's just about what, what I can talk about and what value I can provide. My attitude at the start was about, not trying to be one of these guys that try and sell themselves. I just wanted to sell what I had to offer with value, and what I could bring to improve other people. And I think a lot of people respect that. As much as it's great to show face and stuff. I mean, I do an occasional little Instagram live, but I mean, all in all, yeah, I just think some people just kind of sell themselves as this intelligent lifestyle whatever type of trader, and I don't need to do that. I just need to show what I know and the money that comes with it, and people just yeah. Got a minute left over here. GU is hard to tell because of 1.4 thousand is a strong institutional level. It's like, yeah, it is, but technically it seems as though we can continue moving up. But that's why I say, you know, you want to wait for solid confirmation. 1 hour hasn't even closed bullish yet. 30-minute hasn't even closed yet. So you want to wait for these things. Please, what's your IG? It says it on the page, bro. There's a little Instagram emblem right next to it. _H, _H_FX, double underscore. Please look at AU. No, you need to send the chart. If it's one of my pairs, I'll take a look, but it's not one of mine. So you need to send a chart, and I will happily take a look then. But
Hey, Harrison.
yes.
What is this on the YouTube? This little icon you have on the top left corner?
Oh,
Okay.
what the little jar?
Yeah.
That's for the donations, bro.
Ah.
Yeah. So if you like, I can test the widget, right? Let me do donation. Ready? It's just so no one's actually donated. It's just like a test run. So John, oh thanks John, $70.
I thought that was a whiskey glass.
No.
Like
Is it, look, can you see the coins?
I was thinking
it was
see
a
the
glass
coins
as well.
dropping in a minute. I know it's a little bit delayed, but you should see the coins drop. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do donations because what I wanted to do was if someone donated, I would let them come on the Zoom for the day, like for the rest of the session. But then no one wanted to do it, so I just thought, okay, no, fuck that then. No one wants to do it. But I thought that'd be good, like someone just donates a little $5 and they get to come on for the stream, like, you know.
Oh yeah, I've seen it now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, the coins.
the zombie came and then the coins dropped.
Yeah, cheers John. Oh, so the 30-minute candle closed bullish. Yeah, we're just kind of ranging right now. I mean, it doesn't really yeah, it's a bit of a difficult situation. So I would say there's no sells at this point. I mean, I would want to wait for a resistance at least. But right now, no sells. The only thing that we can say is we have a little minor resistance over here. So actually, if we get a candle closing above, then we can say, okay, we can fill this wick and then continue moving up to 147.720. That's something I'm also going to be looking at. And I think we can just remove that 800 level personally, but we'll see. And if we start breaking this low, I mean, I wouldn't trust that to be completely honest. I didn't. Totally stupid on my part. Yes. Well, I'm sure you've learnt your lesson. We hope. But yeah, that's a big no, man. If you want to be successful, that is a huge no. You're probably over risking. Yeah, most likely. No, I dozed off. I wanted to do manually because I didn't want my position to close prematurely. Yeah, you need a stop loss, man, because there's always a point at which you're just wrong. You know, like a stop is there in case you're wrong. If you're wrong, then you want to be out. You don't want to be having loads of drawdown, man. But you know, you just have to learn your lesson from it and you move forward. John is generous. Yeah, man. John is very, very generous. I like John. Yeah, John's a good guy. But yeah, Euro NZD should continue moving bearish at this point. It's created a strong 30-minute candle. It's like a 16 pip range. I think there's going to be a fairly easy sell coming down to support. Yeah, as long as this 1 hour stays bearish. 4 hour closed. Yeah. The only thing is, I thought we could do a retest, but the way that the smaller time frames are setting up, it doesn't look like it's going to do so. That looks like it should continue down now. But yeah, we're going to call it a day here in a minute, man. I think I'm done for the day. So I do hope everybody's had a good stream. Hope everybody's enjoyed the commentary today. Oh, gold closing back above that area. No way. Yeah, Freaky Fridays. Oh, so yeah, Sergio Salim, you didn't say whether you're around this afternoon to maybe go through a simulation session, maybe.
Yeah, I will be.
Okay, awesome.
I can do, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Not really sure yet, but like I'll try and make it just because I've got work. That's all.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, bro, you don't have to make it. You know, you can always. It will be recorded, so no stress.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, no stress.
Thank you.
No worries. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day here, literally in a minute. Oh, GU. So GU 30-minute closed bullish. Kind of closed at that area. That's a real difficult situation. I think in theory, you know, you could take buys at this point for GU to continue moving up. I definitely think so. But your stop now is going to be pretty big. That's a real tough situation. But I mean, in theory, with volume, it should continue moving up. It just depends, because if the 30-minute low breaks, then you know the 1 hour's flipping, and then yeah, it's not a good situation at that point. But this can continue running. I think there's a good chance of it continuing running. But the best buys would have been over here with this 15-minute support that was created at 8:30. That was the best buying opportunity. Look at that move. That was like a 20 pip candle. DJ's just ranging right now. Yeah, we're calling it a day. So we had a good day today. We're not going to get copyrighted for today, which is good. Oh, look, I forgot to say because Freddie's here now. Freddie, man, you said to me use a playlist on YouTube because they're copyright free, and I got 8 or 9 copyright claims for my stream yesterday. So I hold you responsible. No, I'm only joking, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. 9 copyright claims yesterday, even though it said that it was non-copyright. I can even show you the one that I used. Well, actually, no point, but it said on it I typed in no copyright stream music. It came up. It was like one of the top ones. It said specifically for streamers, non-copyright, and I got 8 claims. Couldn't believe it. Looks like GJ wants to break down.
What do you think is a good sell if we break that low, or there is too many rejections to the left?
I wouldn't trust it myself, but the only thing you have is the fact the 1 hour is closing below support, and that it did a fake out here. The thing that's putting me off is 30-minute close back in the range. 4 hour closed above this area. So we could wick down into this area and then reject at any point. I just wouldn't trust it personally. You know, if you got, let's say you got an extra 30-minute now closing bearish, like let's say it closed somewhere down over here, closing bearish, then that's technically a resistance form because we made a low and now we're creating further resistance to head further down. Then I would sell. I mean, that's something that I'd even actually execute on because it's a very, very, very high probability to continue down at that point. But I just can't see it doing that. You know, aggressively maybe below these wicks, but I wouldn't be looking to sell until you had a 30-minute candle close at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wouldn't trust it, honestly. And I know you've had a really good week as well, so I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give the market back any profits today. But yeah, well done for having a good week though. That's really good.
Thank you.
Me and Kelsey were laughing yesterday because obviously you came on the Zoom you caught the buys, and obviously I was the one that was just on the Zoom on my own waiting for it, and then I didn't even get it.
I took them because of you guys. You gave me the confidence.
Yeah, and then I ended up not getting a win, and you did.
Thank you.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Treat yourself, man. Go treat yourself. But yeah, no, it's all good, man. But yeah, I just wouldn't. Yeah, I would stay out of this personally. I mean, if we push down, make a low, create resistance, I think then's a better opportunity to sell. But just right now, yeah, just see how we set up nearer MY. Did it not say copyright free in the title? Yeah, it did. That's the thing. But honestly, mate, I don't care. It's fine. You know, it's one day. Honestly, it don't matter. So we're back to the pretzel. We're back to the music that nobody likes, but it means I don't have to talk the whole time and feel like I got to talk. So yeah, it don't matter. Honestly, it's a minor. It's not even your fault, to be honest, because why would it say no copyright and then I get copyright claims? So that's their fault. See you later, Sheehan. Thank you very much. See you Monday. I don't know if you heard what we were saying earlier about the Google search. But yeah, I mean, that's up to you, man. All you gotta do is you gotta type in hfxtradinggroup.com, but don't go at the top. Go to the Google search and then go on the subheading mentorship page. Click on that page. But yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, that's up to you. Is Baby Pips free? Yes, babypips.com is free. You might need to register though. You might need to register, but it is free. It is free. You might, yeah, I think you need to like join, but it's completely free. Yeah. Completely free, and that's gonna get you. That's gonna give you all the basic information that you need to know about Forex. And then when you come back Monday, if you do that over the weekend, when you come back Monday, 100%, you know, you're going to understand a lot more and you're going to start to see what we're talking about. You know, the good thing you want to learn about is support resistance. Definitely want to look at that. You want to look at that, support resistance, and you want to look at, you know, understanding pips, how the currency conversion kind of works, all the things about brokers. You want to understand about brokers, leverage, all that type of thing. Get your basics, and then everything's gonna make more sense come Monday. Okay, guys. So thanks very much, everybody. We got nearly 60 likes. We've got 90 people. If we can get 70 likes, then I'll be really pleased with that. That'll be a win to end the week. If we can get some likes. So everybody if you've enjoyed the stream today, if you've enjoyed everything we talked about, then yeah, drop a like on the stream. And then we'll be back Monday. So I'm gonna if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because that's where I usually make like announcements and stuff like that. So that's where you're gonna find out if the stream is definitely on for 7 AM next week. But yeah, I'm pretty sure yeah, what's it called, yeah, we should be back for 7 next week, but I'll guarantee it. I'll confirm that over the weekend on Instagram. So make sure you're following the Instagram, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube, all of that. Cool. Yeah, bye. Yep, see you, Sharif. Thank you, SBS, appreciate it. See you Monday.
You later, man.
Yep, see you, Sergio. Thank you. I got it now. Okay, cool. From now I will do the free, and I will get the pay course and get PC. Thanks so much. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to get yourself a PC. You want to do the baby pips. Obviously, if you want to join the group, that's up to you. But you're gonna be able to join the Zoom call at that point, so you're gonna be able to get that live commentary. You're gonna get daily analysis videos. So everything's gonna start making a lot more sense. Plus, you get access to the course, and then you can get to see my basic webinar topics and stuff. About creating a trading plan, all of that type of thing. So that will really help you get kick-started in the right direction. I mean, I never had that when I first started. I went through looking at loads of different shit, tried different stuff, and you know, I didn't have one thing that I knew 100% worked that I could stick with from day one. And I know that's something Kelsey did. Well, pretty much Kelsey done that, and he's definitely in a really good place. What's his name? It's on the stream. It's by the Instagram emblem __H_FX __. Feel free to DM me any questions. Anyone can ask me stuff. It makes no difference, but just good questions, obviously. I don't like being bombarded with stupid questions. Yep. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, drop a like on the stream. Thanks very much, and we'll see you. Oh, we got 66. Can we get those likes? Can we get to 70 likes? I'll be pleased with that. So we've got 4 more likes, and we've got a nice 70 likes. That'll be wicked. See, the likes, they allow other people to see what what's it called? What we do here, and the value we provide. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all Monday.